in near Tel Aviv in Israel, and I'm here for this event for the Shalva dinner. And there's so many reasons for me to jump on right now and just do a quick live, even though I've very little time and very little information prepared. And though I have a ton of news to tell you, I just want to tell you about this event right now because when I came here, I didn't know what to expect. I'm coming here to support Shalva. Shalva is this amazing organization for people with special needs. I was going to say for kids with special needs, but honestly, it's gotten to the point where they help like every age group and from birth through now young adulthood. So Shalva helps. It just has all different programs for people with special needs, particularly kids. Particularly, I have a personal connection. My kid, who's been going to Shalva for 15 years, and for me, walking into a place like this is walking. It's like walking down memory lane. It's like, oh, you were the hydrotherapist, and and just you were this therapist or that therapist, and just knowing that everybody knows who my son is. But today is International Disability Day, which is a day we should all be aware internationally around the world of what goes on. And that's, I mean, ironically or on purpose, I don't know. Shalva has its dinner in Israel on this. And now Shalva is like a premier center in Israel for people with special needs. And look at this. So they have this event. It's not near Shalva itself, but this is an event hall, I guess, like you could say in the center of the country so that I guess people could come from everywhere. There's probably 60 tables. That means like Israelis really support this organization. Now, let me tell you though, I mean, I could go on and on about Shalva, and I will, and in other videos, but also just to note that when I walked in, we're coming here on the purple carpet because Shalva's color is purple. And I was like, oh, wait, I know that guy. Oh, wait, I know this woman. I know hostages, former hostages from, Israeli hostages that were in Gaza are here tonight. Many of them, many family members of hostages are here. The first one that I recognized was Louis Har. He is Argentinian born. He was kidnapped from a kibbutz along the Gaza border. That's not where he was from. He was spending the holiday weekend with friends and family there, and five members of the family and a dog were kidnapped. And three of the five are here tonight. And I said, "Oh my God, are you Louis?" And it's like, "Oh wow!" And Clara and Fernando. And Clara and the other women, including a 17-year-old girl, Mia, and her dog Bella, they were released in the first round of hostage releases during the first ceasefire in 2023 and in November, and then Lewis and Fernando were not, and they were stuck in this apartment, in Gaza, and I don't remember where in Gaza, but they were rescued by the IDF in an unbelievable commando raid. Now that's not all. I saw the grandfather first. I saw the grandfather, and I saw the father of Ophir Engel. Ophir Engel, I think he was 17 at the time, kidnapped with his girlfriend's father from Kibbutz Be'eri, although he is from Jerusalem. And so his father works at Shalva. And how we first realized that we had any knowledge of anyone kidnapped was that we saw his father being interviewed on the news on October 8th or 9th after, 2023, after October 7th. And it was actually our son, Daniel, who looked at the TV when Yoav was being interviewed, and he just said, Shalva. And we look up and we're like, oh my God, we know that guy, and so he's worked at Shalva. He runs the sports center. He's here tonight with his parents, who were extremely active. They were all, as a family, active in the movement to get the hostages back. And so there's like a whole group of hostage families here, and also wounded, I think, soldiers. I'll find out as the dinner goes on. But it's quite the event, and it's happening at a time where here In Israel, yeah, war is mostly over. There is a ceasefire, though tenuous. There was a body returned or brought to Israel today that could be that of a hostage. They're going to be checking it out. There's potentially escalation going on between Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon. And there was oh wow, a crazy raid in Syria that in which that ended in like Israel went in to like kidnap or arrest, kidnap, whatever you call it when it's cross border, two operatives in Syria, and they ended up in a firefight that killed 13 Syrians and wounded 6 Israeli soldiers. So that happened. We've also got Netanyahu, the prime minister, asking for a pardon, asking the president to pardon him and just end the trial that's been going on now without an admission of guilt or anything like that. Just pardon me and let it all be over. Of course, that was Trump's suggestion last month. Anyway, I'm going in. I'll just give you guys a glimpse of what's going on here at this event. Hold on. Hey, the music is going to get much better because Idan Rachel is supposed to be performing, but you probably can't hear me now, so I'm going to say goodbye. Bye. Thank you for watching.